Hello, and welcome back to the channel, my friends. We have a very, very important episode today for a couple of reasons. One, it's the first video in a while. Two, we have something real nice to open today. And three, this may be the last box opening card related video in this space. That's right, I'm moving. So I'm going to be really busy moving forward, but we're going to try and keep some uploads here and there. Try not to lose faith. Anyways, let's go ahead and crack into the video. I think you're going to like what we have today. All right, folks, let's get to it then, shall we? If you haven't guessed by the thumbnail, of course, we do have our Team Rockets Revenge or whatever it's called. I don't actually know what the set's called. Everyone's just calling it the Team Rocket set. So that's what we have here today. Now, if you've been paying attention, the set we have today is ridiculously expensive. So I was only able to get one box because it was $200 a box, full disclosure. I just don't care that much, you know? Most of these Japanese boxes are going for $65, $80. $200 is rough. So we got one to enjoy. Now, if you've been a fan of the channel for a long time, you know that my luck is pretty bad. And I don't really want to talk about what we pulled out of our last box, but it wasn't great. So, as you know, in Japanese box sets, you have not one, not two, but three ARs. You have a chance at either an SR or an SAR. Now, I don't know if you've been kind of looking into the set at all, but there's some really, really nice cards to pull. The inherent issue is that there are a lot of really bad cards to pull. One moment, let me adjust. Contrast is painfully high. It's fine. We're having some technical difficulties today because I redid my entire OS. It's irrelevant, but the point is, we're kind of starting fresh with our software today. Let's go ahead and crack into our first pack. I've noticed that the pull tabs on these are kind of not really working as pull tabs are intended to work. But yeah, 3 ARs, a shot at an SR or an SAR, and hopefully we don't get one of the big fat stinkies. There are 3 cards that I'm hoping for in particular as far as the SARs go, but I'll take any of them, honestly. I will take any of them. All right, let's get into it, folks. First off, Nidoran, Into the Combusken. I'm going to keep all the Rockets actual framed cards, I think, in a pile, and the rest elsewhere. Tyranitar, very nice. And a Rockets Energy, love to see it. Big time nostalgia in this set. You know, it's been a long time. I can remember opening Rocket back in the day. My grandmother took me to a place called Silver City to get some first edition packs, actually. That was pretty sick. Looking back on it, didn't know what I had. All right, second pack, here we are. Carry on, Taillow, the Zubat, to Rocket's communication device, and to a Huntail. But yeah, we're hoping for, I think out of the regular ARs, the Raticate's really cool, the Spidops is very cool. I actually don't want the Blaziken, which is really weird to say, but it's the same artist that did the Rapidash. And yeah, that one's fine. It's fine. We did pull that one, so it's got to be fine, right? Snover, Into Nothing. You know how it goes with Japanese sets. We have about 50 packs that we don't really care anything about. Although I will say the art in this set is really, really nice. It's a scenario that I like to point out when I see it, but it's a sort of contiguous art style, right? There's a lot of similarities between the artists they chose for the set. I think it shows, you know. There's some diversity, obviously, but it has a feel. You know what I mean? Arcanine into the Rockets Golbat. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could hit that big banger Mewtwo. That puppy's going for about 500 schmeckles right now, which I'm sure that'll drop, but that is the chase card. The Crobat's probably my next one, and, you know, honestly, I'd rather have the Nidoking than the Moltres. I know that's a hot take, but the Moltres is kind of mid in my opinion. It's fine. I'm sure it looks great in person, but I don't care. It's it's the Fire Chicken, okay? It's the, out of the Uno, Dos, and Trace, that's the one I really don't care about. Never have, never will. It's also the most pain in the ass to catch, in my opinion. But yeah, you know, Heatwave Arena wasn't the worst, but we did not get an SAR in either of our 2 boxes. Now, I did open up another box and film it, but I didn't end up posting the video. I wish I had, but it was honestly, it ended up having some issues because I ran out of recording space in the middle of the video, and it just broke the flow. If you remember my Discord, you will know that I did pull the Typhlosion, which was, you know, if we're not going to pull an SAR, that's the one, right? All right, back to the task at hand then. Shroomish, like that card actually a lot. First EX is going to be the Moltres, the Fire Chicken himself. You know, whatever, it's cool. I'm happy about it in some ways. In some ways, I don't really care. Ooh, that nasty boy. I don't like him. But yeah, 30 packs, folks. We have 4 shots at glory, one opportunity of supreme glory. God, dude, not having the pull tab is really a pain in the ass. Really struggling to get these open. I'm really worried I'm going to damage the card more than anything. But yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's some bangers, man. There's some bangers. People are like, oh, this set sucks. Whatever, dude. It's pretty sick. I don't care what you say. It's pretty sick. There's no way, dude. This is the card that I did not want to pull, bro. This is our big banger. This is it, man. This is why. Oh my god, dude. Titan. I mean, what? Why? That shouldn't be in this set at all. What is that? What is the relevance there? Stop making full arts the hit, dude. God. Okay, so no Mewtwo, no Crobat, no nothing. That ship has sailed, unfortunately. So hopefully we get some good ARs to make up for it. We got our first one here. Who's it gonna be? Oh god, I'm just reeling from that experience. Oh no, just kidding. It's a regular EX. Yeah, fine. I mean, I'll take the Persian, whatever. But man, that's some shit, ain't it? What is that? Why? Like all the full arts for this set are just so bad. The freaking Regirock. I don't know. It just a lot of modern full arts. Some of them, they just don't look good, dude. And Titan is probably one of the lamest Pokemon I've ever seen. Scarlet and Violet, I'm sorry, you just suck. You're just not any good. In my opinion. I mean, we could have pulled, there's so much we could have pulled. I would have taken the Giovanni. I would have taken any of the actual full arts. But dude, the friggin' Titan, bro? This, folks, is why you don't buy boxes for $200. Under no circumstances is it going to be worth it in any way. You know? But for the channel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad I did it. I mean, it's still really cool to be able to open up a Rocket set. Hopefully, when this set hits English, Destined Rivals, I'll actually be able to get my hands on some. I unfortunately missed the pre-order for the ETB, but whatever. Whatever, dude. All right. Let's see some AR action, dude. Let's see something. I mean, we've got 3 of our, 7 hits. None of them are the actual ARs. Man, I don't even want to look at that card, dude. That is like, I saw someone pull that last night on video, and I was like, please God, not that. But as you know, we are going to pull that card that we don't want every single time. I'm looking at you, Arvin. And there he is again. Get out of here. Okay, that's the last of the EXs. So anything we have left will be ARs. You know, at the very least. So. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. It's fine. You know, maybe it wasn't fate. I suppose I guess at this point it wasn't. Is everything still recording? Please. I'm so paranoid right now. Nice, Spide Ops. Hoping for you. I had to re-download all my software, and naturally when you update software, it's going to be worse than it was before. It functioned perfectly fine before, but the new and improved version is going to be buggy and damn near useless. So, as long as everything records, I'm not going to freak out. Dang, dude. Where are the ARs? They're all just in the bottom, floating around. See, pull tab? Yeah, I don't know if the pull tab issue is because they rushed all this out. I mean, I have no idea. Pokemon's a freaking joke right now, dude. I actually managed to get 2 packs of Journey Together, which isn't really a set I care about, but I really just kind of wanted to open something, you know? Besides the Japanese stuff that I've gotten a hold of, I haven't had anything. And it's just fun sometimes, you know? It's crazy, though. I got it at Target. They limit you 1 pack per day, and the set is behind customer service. Like, you have to go ask or guest services where they do returns and stuff if you can buy Pokemon cards there. And you have to check out there as well. You can't take it to the register. Okay, first AR, folks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll take the Wobbuffet. Yeah, not bad. A little sneeze on the background, drowsy. Yeah, okay. I'll take the Wobbuffet. That's not bad. That is so far not the worst. I really, dude, I'm telling you, Spide Ops, it's not a Pokemon I really typically like that much. I think his design's kind of weird and awkward, but that card looks very nice. That's all I'm going to say. Smoliv, Drowsy, Porygon, Muck. But yeah, this is the Team Rocket set, folks. Watch out, because there's some landmines in it. I just don't know how you make bad cards. Like, how any of the rare cards could be bad. But they are. They are. Last EX is a Regirock. Okay. So, 2 ARs to go, folks. Hopefully, we pull them and I can keep a couple of these packs. I'd like to keep at least 1 or 2. Just for fun. Going to a con soon, so hopefully I can find some destined rivals there for not absurd prices. I'm not going to buy any of the SARs because, I mean, the cheapest right now is like $150. It's kind of the going rate on SARs these days. So it seems, unless they're just super undesirable. All right, who's this one going to be? I don't actually know which one this is. All right, next AR is... Oh, yes, sir. Yes, dude. This is definitely one of my top cards I wanted. The Murkrow, bro. And the Rocket Woman. I don't remember her name. Yes, dude. That is a clean card. Okay. Thank you. Getting somewhere. I mean, come on now. You gonna hit me with a Side Titan? And then you gotta give me some gas. Yeah, I mean, you know, freaking Pokemon's just pisses me the freak off. That's what it comes down to. I'm tired of paying absurd prices for freaking cardboard, man. It's pretty lame. All right, Zubat, Torchic, Flaffy, what was it? Huntail and freaking Albatross? Something like that? Flossagoss? I don't remember. But yeah, if we pull our next AR, we're not even going to open the rest of the box. I respect your time, and there's no point. Because we know there's nothing left. Unfortunately. I don't think they have double hits in these. I really don't. I think that was just like a 151 thing. Unfortunately. A Rocket Bomb, Mimikyu. My piles have been mixed up so long ago. Jeez. But yeah, folks, we're gonna be moving. We're gonna be moving to a new space, hopefully very soon. We're just kind of waiting on some contracts and some approvals and things like that. And yeah, I'll probably upload something in the meantime. I really need to get better about it because every time I say I'm going to, I don't. But you know how it is, man. Been busy. Ooh, I would like the Houndoom, actually, now that I think about it. That would be very nice. Can't complain about that, boy. God, I'm so happy I got the Murkrow, dude. That is such a beautiful card. I just love the colors and everything. Okay, yeah, I spoiled it by accident, but there's nothing in this either. An Articuno. I think we're down to the last 5 or 6 packs, something like that. We'd probably be done by now if I weren't struggling through these packs, man. It's pretty rough, not gonna lie. This is all I got out of my pull tab. Just a little ring dinger on the side there. Oh, you see what I'm having to do? I'm gonna unsheath it like a damn sword. Metatite, Clamperl, Sneasel, rare. Very nice. Sneasel's one of my favorites. I was hoping for a Weavile SAR, but no love. No love for the Weaves. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this set. Is it cool? Is it lame? Is it overhyped? Which is it? It's one of those things. Kangaskhan. Fortress. Rotom Mower form. You know, sometime in the near future we'll have some Legends ZA content. Hopefully that'd be cool. All right, Grimer, Taillow, Flaffy, Porygon, Z, and Rocket's Tower of Defense. All right, we're probably gonna open our last AR in our last pack. That's how it goes. So we're gonna mix these up so we can keep one of them, hopefully. I just like the way it looks. All right, last 2 packs, hopefully. Eradicate, Nidoran, Hypno, Giovanni. Okay, are we going to be able to keep a pack? Is fate going to just blast us a second time? Probably. You know, I don't like to be a pessimistic fella, but after Prismatic or Terrestrial Festivals, absolute just quaked my cheeks on that one. Okay, last pack maybe? Combuskin? Please don't be Blaziken. Please be Spidops. Please be Houndoom. Okay, we do get to save a pack. Who's it going to be, folks? Take your guesses. Make your bets. Place your bets. Who's it going to be? Your mother. Oh, yes, dude. Oh, the freaking Zamazenta. God, dude. This is also a very, very sick card. Centering's off, but that's all right, because that is absolute beauty and fury. My God, I don't know who the illustrationist is. It was Takumi Wada. Yeah, good job, buddy. Very nice, man. Okay. You know what? Look. It could have gone a lot worse. Wobbuffet, Zaititan, or, Zaititan, Zamazenta, and then the Murkrow. Very nice. I mean, that's a good little lineup right there. The Wobbuffet's like a B+. Murkrow, S. Zamazenta, S. And then this. What a bummer, dude. I mean, really, 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 really worst possible card. Look at the set list if you don't believe me. Anyways, folks, that's going to be roughly 20 minutes, so that's my goal as usual. I hope you enjoyed the content today. If you have the time, please consider a like and maybe a subscribe. We're doing pretty good. I'd probably be doing a lot better if I could actually upload videos. Kind of the point, right? Anyways, see you soon, I hope. Be on the lookout for some interesting new stuff. You never know what I have time or care to do. But yeah, cards, probably a hiatus for a little while, unfortunately. There just ain't nothing around. If I get another chance to buy this box cheaply, we'll think about it. But realistically, it's cheaper just to buy the SAR and the ARs. So anyways, until next time, folks, thank you very much. I love you so much. Adios.